no 77 prediasa nyansa biani
General Mosquito so na watch more friends and 12 share what we to just say Chief Justice ani yabu ani oye no enya de ndisi fo be pre no so kra
osofo hwe Ghana nsase eni obode ne paso abo Ghana fo na ba so say Green Ghana project no yahwe amana efe
sanso ena osofo no ena hwe tourism art and culture eso edia to just say aprokumasi achema so big tree wo be hwe na yakra be hwe
na poema ntemu sofo de atuja say Onyankopon dum ye nioma pa titu de poema ntem ye ba ne nsrahwa bia ya won madum ye bi papa eni to won behwa ye adwuma ama poema ntem titru ane big tree no agina ne naso
adesia wono mo franfa adwen anso se wo mutu gold to diamond ewa da nchembo anso fa sege nioma efa wono mase
owura ba ko pa bankra chipani dibre no achim dan abeto ampeso aso e de atudwa set mamufo nankasa ni gidie ewa assembly ni mu enu nti so nya betena dwan so se hwi tisa MC ya ade obedi nka ye ne se obehwe se mabunu no ene timamfo no benya gidie ewo MC ni mu
sanso ena MC ya sisi ya woteso no kro yanso ehwe ni mu se bebo ne de Mami Victoria do na watwe mu di tudwa no wote se eba no humahia nsem o wadi kan
ensem we na fufura bi na nwumre yesi adwa ede besom se nwume no sia akan kase na ye nwuma ko bi ada Roma na ebo aso yasene ewo sika famu se de da meka ne de aseda wampam aseda soko de wakona kono tiso babu na wasi odan adwum eni asante achimamenti adwum kodidwa MK Asenso Limited Akan Farms enafi
Jasbra Herbal Center from the Goldman Capsule Sabejaso ODI Electronics one nyina abo aso yasin ebi na akenkanfo no eyeme afia ampofoa mene
kwaku anin kusi boadum na yenko Facebook live search Akan 93.3 FM fa comment ne to like page no wi anu wa she afi betumi so achewa ju kuta Yesu moja number ne 0594 841044 0594 841044 text message and WhatsApp yabekin kan ediamo www.akanfmonline.com ensima di be information centers any radio station adia tum kabo FNU
Akan 93.3 FM Akan Kaseibo yo bomua ya jibebia anuti Kaseibo mu bati anka ewo End Time Information Center Achim Asanteman God's First Information Center Achim Betnasi Awrade na ye Information Center Achim Apreku Timpa Information Center Achim Asani ena nyame Asam Information Center Kwasi apia online radio ewo Asanteman temu Kumase ka nyame Information Center ewo Achim Achikrum Kwacho Kumi eye David Ba Information Center Osono Information Center ewo Achim Isam wo Achim Krobase eye Nida Soni Awrade de Yesu timi ye Achim Twaha wo Abrase eye Abrasma Information Center Peace Information Center Achim Batabi
Alternative Information Center ya Sevro Gode wa eboafu Maranato address akosie wa ewa akosie wa krom Prince of Peace ewa Strasi wo Sam Information Center Achim Achiase
eno sewa Information Center ewa Achim anyinase keka no krobo eye Adom Information Center Tokuya Ebutu Achim Odumase Chidom Information Center ewa Achim Adubiase Sumnyame Information Center eye Chirimenken Nyankuma ase eye Nanapia Information Center Dai Kingdom Come a Policebo Asioko Jama no Bono Mantemu eye Tuapa Information Center
Peace Infobiz Watercracy Adwempa Information Center Jinanko Jama Not Bono Mantemu Abapa Information Center Goka
Hafe yensha and ray over the wiki Kaseibo no asese His Excellency Nana Rodankwo Agufado na watchimo ekwa probo ewo Upper East region na abra wako hanom na nanom echi eje trada ebo dwadata ma His Excellency Nana Rodankwo Agufado wanom eje na bamba ene ogina simpie ni apaso a wode samtudwa na abra His Excellency Nana Rodankwo Agufado kasa ene wo ba ma ne a wo chem se nani age papa nani aso so pa senia na boko ahemfo wanum agi twige trada wanum abehia ne ho a ne kasa eho a wode ba no wanum so ate woma so din ya wanum eba betie na wasan so to aso bia mu a na wo ba mane a wo chem se 2021 yi mu eye nto agba hodra wakwa no Upper East region ena wafrase ewo ho.
It is a great honor for me to be received in the palace of the Zugran, Boku Naba, Asigri, Abugrago, Azoka II. And the chiefs.
Enamidio Kena, Naba, Zugran, Asigri, Aburago, Azoka II. Ne for Queen for Puananam. Enamidio Parazinala. Upo Siapam.
Zugran, as you know, in my first term, every year I visited the regions of the country.
Zugran from me or 4 years, Kurakenala from 2017 la, Oda Ken, region nam, Wosa, na.
This is my second term, and the Upper East region is the first region I'm visiting as such.
Ye, when I'm sung ya, Nengalaga, Dagad, Yada voted to so. So when I'm voted to Slam, Upper East region, Nebokala, and the first time.
Etienne no bako fuaro no kasa we the 20 years kura cham enye kasa no so ede so pa ede papa nipa wote ne nkai His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo adushobu ado gaga ado prema ado one district one factory ochiman PSA na atenenka no na wasan so traso bia mu a na wo ba mane a wo kyerem se asumdue ene bambode obehwe se mu bayiri se pampe ewo boko ene ne mpota emo boko de zigi ne zagemo na bibia so etimi afa ne ntoma papa efra yentie His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
We have to do everything possible to maintain the peace and security of the area. I came also to thank you and the people of the Upper East for your support for my party and myself during the last 2020 presidential and parliamentary election. Just as you speak frankly to me, I have to speak frankly to you as well. And I have to say to you that I was very disappointed in the results of the election in the Upper East region. Especially when you consider the work that we have done in this region. But whatever the case, at least we have one seat put in place since 2017. The free senior high school, planting for food and jobs, one village, one dam, the one district, one warehouse are all being well done.
Nipa wote nkai His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ochiman PSA do na te Ghana Benja eso. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo
wo aye ohun momobosome ne de to so dubako ena Ghana etusu wonom se ye Green Ghana project efrase na omampani Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo enam Ministry for Lands and Natural Resources so edi nuado bebre ba Ghana se ba bedua e wo mantem makoma kudu nsian mu ni nane se botaye techre ni se galamsefo aba betu nuagu e manfo so twa bi ton manfo bu hwa bi okwa miamiado bebre ti sa kokwa so fanse ne nasefo a wonom hwa nua pa na no nam so no wonom ko tabiri Green Ghana ba ye ene se ye bedua nua na wonom atonton wonom atutu agu ni nara no se de ye betumi aba besi nanan na no nam so em wonom frase o Ghana mantem akoma kudu nsani na ene mansiri no obia ye bi mane ye fepa na no ache no so afo hwe Ghana ye sase ene obode ne paso odumnyafo Samuel abugina poko piem e Ghana emrahye bidefie na no ebina da June bosom ne da to so aduonu mienu ene odi tuja chirem se Ghana ayade pa titru na se ne dikano enkoma Speaker of Parliament onumnyafo agbangbagben ene emrahye bidefie fo ni na ene biem Ghana fo ni na se obia hwede na koma ta chirema Green Ghana project no to so no atumi akoyi.
The Green people of Ghana demonstrated the greatest sense of patriotism by joining the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources plant over 5 billion trees across the nation. I wish to express my profound gratitude to the multitudes of people who participated in this national and godly exercise. We are particularly grateful to the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for his foresight and support throughout the planning and execution of this ambitious national undertaking. Mr. Speaker, it is absolutely fitting. I especially indicate the appreciation of government to the entire leadership and members of this august House for suspending the business of the House on Friday, June 11th, the Green Ghana Day, in full support of this important national effort. Mr. Speaker, when it got to your turn to plant, It was observed that you did it with so much passion. Without a doubt, your tree planting day, and I dare say your Green Ghana Day, must have started in the farms of Nadoli way before I was born. This indeed was a non-partisan national exercise, and we need to applaud ourselves for the teamwork and oneness of purpose.
We ayodim for Samuel Abujina Ponowie ya no say on the office no tiankra edi free aso ya won mo hwe enua adwumadie so meche forestry commission so en won mo de baba tu nanim say won mo bam de nua baba bro 7 million eba Ghana na etumi duadua miamia do bebre na so won mo de baye na ye nua odro makomakom yensa en won mo de ba say yendua e Green Ghana project da no na so won mo target ne say ye bedua makomakom 5 million e Ghana.
The Speaker, reports received from the Forestry Commission indicate that over 7 million seedling species were distributed across the country against the Green Ghana planting target of 5 million trees, even though planting will be collated across the 16 regions. Provisional figures from the Forestry Commission clearly shows that we exceeded the 5 million. This is remarkable and historic. The demand for seedling was overly subscribed. The enthusiasm of individuals and corporate institutions to plant trees was enormous, and this has awakened a new national consciousness on the need to plant trees. As I speak now, Mr. Speaker, several requests are still trickling in for additional seedlings. This is a significant step to preserving our environment and ecosystem, which will enable us to make our modest contribution to the ongoing global.
Na enu mo na Johnson dey say do keti a kire chem no say ananu ada petition ya wonom adequate to Supreme Court animi ena mo atemu afo mo tratra so wie ya mo say ne ekwa no NDC fo ni fact e de wo mo de bai na nsuo bi angina mu ti wo mo abo ne gala we ato baabi fine na enu mo na Dr. Ayeni Dominic Ayeni enso kwatena ase ka say Supreme Court atemu wo mo de bai no no de wa hunu ne ye asemi Chief Justice Muna Netikwa apai say po enu nti wo da akwa gina committee bia no ye busebusa ne nsemfo bi enum na Johnson na sie do ketia se wo mo NDC fo no enya de wo betena ho no matena wo mo to so ya nhwe ha se Chief Justice Asebo obeke bi o medi so nti enyoma ekwa wo man Ghana mo no enyoma anya akono enyoma anya fe enu nti enya de Chief Justice ebetumi ache NDC fo kutu pase chenchena achia atemwo eba Supreme Court na chie no 2021 petition na chie no mo NDC fo engine na pass one media to me de enya de besikrada.
Neither Dr. Ayeni nor we in NDC can be compelled, and I repeat, can be compelled to increase our confidence in the independence of the judiciary, even when the court has not given us any basis or reason so to do. The Chief Justice ought to be reminded that according to Article 125 of our Constitution, justice emanates from the people and is administered on behalf of the Republic by the judiciary, who shall be independent. Public confidence in the independence of the judiciary must therefore be earned and not be forced on us. Nobody can force anybody to have confidence in a system that does not justify that confidence. It is naturally not possible. So if you want me to have confidence in you, you must demonstrate by your actions that you deserve that confidence. I cannot be compelled by any dictator to have confidence in anything that I don't have confidence.
Na je se nya de obi abetimi a share this for no kutu pase uka ya nyina yenti asese ye da bi enya so mo pene sa de omo nya de etene omo ya de etene de awom anim ebete nipa wote ne nkan eye chochofo pene de ma ani this yamano konora Johnson na sie dunketia na aye press conference ni mo a eno woto ase o kire mu se 2020 abato na Ghana fo kwato sante kwato gokroboti pa wakodi ahim no obi anim se na mu na ho maami Jedmensan so ya de no kwa Supreme Court no any this amanyokuo no de wonu asam amo kan se maame no na adenti de ba pa na si Supreme Court ho kwan se wo mo echi no abegina box nim adenti no manche maame na amba abegina box ndi edadi anase de to dwa no e wo Supreme Court won nyina edadi pefe people say Supreme Court judges no wonum e wo bibi e wo honom.
The way in which the Supreme Court, in the hearing of the 2020 election petition, continuously shielded the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Jane Adukwe Mensah, from scrutiny and accountability, has been the subject of critical comment by many people. Indeed, much of the criticism has been from people who are in no way associated with the National Democratic Congress. We must say we are also struck by how positions that the current justice took in the 2012 election petition are completely opposite to his positions in the 2020 election petition. We may ask, what has changed? Let me read to you a few sentences from Justice of the Supreme Court, as he then was, Ani Yeboah, when he dissented in respect of a ruling concerning whether the Electoral Commission should be ordered to produce certain documents. He said, and I quote, "In a serious matter in which the mandate of the entire voters of this country is being questioned through the judicial process, one expected the second respondent, as the sole body responsible for the conduct of elections, to have exhibited utmost degree of candor to assist the court in arriving at the truth. Surprisingly, the second respondent, Electoral Commission, opted for filing no pink sheets, leaving this court unassisted and thereby placing reliance only on the pink sheets supplied to the agents of the petitioners at the various polling stations."
Johnson Nasia Dunketia na woten nkana ne krakra mu ene wodi tu dwa na wo kire mu say Chief Justice Akwasi ani ne yeboa se Ghana fo be kan entamtwofo so kra be hye ne nso a wono mu de atamu ni ba wie ye no wono mu sa atro letter kruchi ensem gunkrata so kwama media fo sa hwe no obi anka na no obi ankasa wo eye atamu ne ho eni ntini sa letter na obode kwa media houses ni mu no so eda di pefe se Chief Justice Kwasi ani yeboa pese wo hye Ghana fo kete matches wo kan bibi aye fine ma obi nso enka bi Ghana.
We are concerned at the seeming judicial dictatorship that is fast festering under the leadership of the current Chief Justice, an unwelcome development which threatens free speech and could potentially undermine our justice system. You will recall that not so long ago, and immediately before the judgment on the elections petition was pronounced, the Chief Justice instructed his private lawyer, Mr. Teddy Usori, to issue a threatening letter to media houses in the country, ostensibly to restrict public criticism of the court, on grounds that the Ghanaian people are uneducated and uninformed about legal issues. When there was public uproar, it was then claimed that the letter was not aimed at preventing criticism of decisions of the Supreme. See how it proceeded.
Church of Penny Adema Ani DC Amanyo Kono Ora Johnson Asiedu Nketia.
Legal practitioner ayo mnyafo lawyer Tachuchi Kata na neba aye manifesto to nyompa. Omafo beki ahye ne nso na nado dankwa kufuado abroba mamwom no eno de tu dwa mu se enso yade a emanipa nkwa enua so eno na nkwada twatwa mu wo school enua na yade books yade pencil nkwada asua ne ne ba bi ne be no na mo de twatwa kakra straight na enua na yade nanso na nsentima de ama ne homne so ewo man mu ne se monse mpanifo bi hyehyehye ase no makotabiri chana ni e de afri ne mamu abagana se brahasei egoduan mu se betuni enche na mu tu no mutu wonom so basa no mu se nuane ade na hunya nto mutugu saa eno no mampani na nadwagufo de se debida ontro no mo enhwema sade wei enkoso na mambumu eno nto de ato na koma so aye hu adwuma paa se galamse bekoso mamu de na nyono a ento betu ase edinka okope ko bi ba ye from operation vanguard wonom ama ye hwe wonom ko eno asanso akwakote wofra wonom ye adwuma no asrafo na no so guso a ekoso na de wom ene se asrafo ya wonom hwe se galamse kun ye betumi atu ase no wonom nya scaveters pe no mo twegya de atum no mahye no eno no mampani na nado dankwa kufado Ghana fo bi san se akra na de ntine yetu galamse as excavators omo forgatters mo choku nso to pene yiri wonom no ye fa nkonko titim ni ye gusu twegya tum eno na nado dankwa kufado esi ni pi enye pi fa se galamse na ye ko atia no ye nya excavator be hye no enya de be gya hye eno nam so ama legal practitioner make na semi orimnya fo chatutu kata de aba betudwa se attorney general Ora Godfred Yeboah Dame so aka se galamse na ye kwantia no se ye excavator enkuntia Ghana mna bia nti won metumi agoso ahye no ena papa esi da bida asema won mu kan de sabi mpraduasa nyanse bia nim
That is a nonsense because you don't fight illegality with illegality. I mean, a government particularly has to show respect for the law. You don't presume people guilty before you've gone through any process. So you go to an area and you have determined that they are doing galamsey and that those excavators were for galamsey. I mean, what process is that? What kind of legal process is that? And then you just burn them. There's no provision in any law of this country that allows the government. And for me, it is very depressing when an attorney general is the one defending brazen illegality. It is depressing because it does not accord with anything that I have learned as a student of law. It does not accord with anything that I've taught as a teacher of law. It beats my understanding.
We are a legal practitioner. Chatu Tikata. Odinsem Weko Tuja Wabroni, Faculty of Law of Central University. Esian Fokodi Shimano Wonmu Yan Baba Kakra, and Odi Tuja Trim said, "You were dear. Obe waitingam Tikata, enjoy."
Janko yanim Akan Kaseibo emunawa jenchane fa 0594 841044 0594 841044 Oswafo wano NHS Tourism Act and Culture and Samso ewo my Ghana emo eyonmanya for Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal wadi atudwa ya we de kwakwabansam ene ensama wodro ene woto ediamane asene manso across the district no emu mpanifo nyina se wono hye na aprokumase Achem manso big tree no wamo hye no wamo nkuremu ye papa na enu mo no se wono aye tourism minister obehwe se sa aye renovation wono maye ne kama nei go masa asesa ne din aye na prokumase achem manso big tree no obehwe se ebeye tourist attraction ebechi chamanfo bebre na wono aba behwe do se wo hwe se afie mu nkwa no enipa beye pe mako tase 3000 ena wono etimi aba abe konsra hwe na wanu metimi abehwe wo mani so na nyankopon adom achede na sa adom a wode adom yan awapoe mantam ha no eno so ama obi anso atimi ahubi na wei no ose obehwe se sa nipa 3000 no ebeba abekọ ensra hwe ewo ho na enu mo no san so ede to ahemfo anim se wanu hwe na sa sa mia ya no wanu mo hwe so metimi ahwe asiesie ne ye na etimi agina ne na so ama ache.
Nana, I want to assure you that we will make this facility one of the best tourist attractions in this country. I'm therefore charging your DCDC CEO and the Ghana Tourism Authority CEO to ensure that within 1 year, 3,000 visitors come here. And that will generate 250 jobs for the people of this community. We will do that. Honorable Minister and MPs, chief executives, in the last quarter of this year, we're expecting 250 people from the diaspora. 250 people under the Beyond the Return project. 250,000 people. They will all come here and see the victory. Hundreds and hundreds of US dollars for the people of this area. What I want to appeal to you, Nana, is to keep this facility, keep it well, try to last for generations beyond you. We empower our people, create jobs for them.
Nipa wote nkai ayoswafo no national tourism art and culture and some so man Ghana emo onmanyafo Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal na wasan so to aso biemu a na we no eye ne nsam wo bo ne se hia ede maso ya wano mo hye eye sansiesie nyina ewo big tree ne ho na nu mo no wose wo san ka biemu agina so people say womo baba behwa de bebre no a ene beba entina nanom so hwe se won behwe no ma ya ade yi na agina ye na atimi aso aboa ma maburu no so enya bi ayo.
I want to thank the GDCD CEO and his team for this good job. We have embarked on what we call the domestic tourism drive. We want 1 million Ghanaians to move around the country every year. So now when they come here, please receive them. They will come and buy things and they'll create jobs for our people. And together we can make this area one of the best attractions. Today's is not too much talk. It's for us to inaugurate it and to remiss ourselves. I want to thank you for the opportunity and to assure you that tourism would grow and be Ghana's #1 contributor to GDP. Thank you.
Oda big tree Akan oda edin eda so no sisi asesa no na watchi mwanom ekobia no sisi asesa no aye no aprokumase achemanso big tree na enumwo ye bia no na waswafo no national tourism Arts and Culture and some so Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal ede sansem wenyina etodwa
epoema ntemni na soafo onumnyafo set kwame champon dwumadie kroja no nsuko piase na odi tudwa tirem se epoema ntemde nyakopo adom yade paa esan se wa cheye nyoma bebre no no ye ensrahwe biaye esan se ye wo Aburi Botanical Gardens ye wo tetekwashi cocoa farm ye wo big tree e wa prokumasa achimmanso ene miamia odo bebre ntepoema ntemde nyakopo adom ye papa nansuni na echi na poema ntemu mpenfo na ye ntotoye se ye wo miamia odo bu onma no so ye tourist site me kire se ho fe pa ye kwabra ne betumi aties kan pempem aba behwe no mokeke esan so hu bida e wo wiase esan se okọ amasimpotem won ma ye se wa baby abubuti so wo ni na ye miamia odo bi owura ichirima empenfo ye hu adwuma na wonom so dia cancer ahwe bia ye no.
Culture, trade, commerce, construction and other economic activities. We have no doubt as a government that tourism has the potential to engineer the growth we seek, create jobs and bring about economic transformation in the lives of the people. Government is therefore determined to invest in most of the tourist attractions across the country, and we in the Eastern region are focused on upgrading our existing sites and developing newly discovered ones as part of this national agenda.
Onumnyafo set kwame champion sa to aninsem so say aprokuma se achimmanso big tree ena fi emiamia odo bebre wa poema ntam ya no musie no Ghana ban enyafaso de free so pa enu ntinyuma bia wonom so beye ama na gina ne naso no ombeye.
Here in the Eastern region, we have benefited from the development of Bunsu Eco-Tourism Park, Exhibition Center at the Tetekwashi Cocoa Farm in Mampong, the expansion of paragliding site and the construction of the receptive facility at Kwo Ojuanoma, to mention a few. That's why I'm particularly excited about the development of this receptive facility and the commissioning of this very tourist site. At this juncture, let me salute the Honorable Mohammed Awal for his vision and also congratulate my own brother, the CEO of GTDC, Mr. Koju Enchi, and his team for the interest shown in this project and for giving life to the work which was first developed by the Honorable Jake Otanka Obichebe Lamte of blessed memory.
We ayo swafo de mapoema ntem ni na onumnyafo set Kwame Champon.
Mensini Europa wano ewa Brim Central Municipal Assembly no emo. Eya mami Victoria drone manya for the atujwa watch na se wo bunkunta na nkuntabuo na wobuo no infrastructure NDC for brofi ehun kuntabuo na wobuo enioma hodra wa ye dan hodra wasie eba no eye suku ahodro mu a na enumo na mami Victoria dro edutujwa watch na se eba no infrastructure si yensi bia toilet yensi way yensi office yensi dan way ya wa ya de papa insan se ukwate senior high technical school a Aztec wanu manya faso bebre no e wono so afa St Francis Senior High School France Tech eni kese bebre no administration blocks ahodro nyina wasisi bi e de ama wonum
St Francis se bra me ba ya no beto sana ya hye school dan ya abrosan ye wo mu be fa sa dan edumienu ana se bibi etisa no ma hyase e bra atwam kura na so na yentimi enwie ba bi o mbeka se yayi yani afiri so se contractor ni hu na so bra me ba ye no ehunu se get fund e ma ye ba beto aso se me no kase ya no sa school dan no ayabro sign no uko St Francis e wani tua omo wie no fefefe a enche ye kura no contractor na se consultant no e handi over the mawo ya kane sa upie entrance ho a onsani fa so ho hu se yesi edan ye boys dormitory no so ye ongoing ayabro sign Atefa Senior High no so ye wo girls dormitory a se si a ayabro sign ye awie almost ye wie ne guso na so ye handi over ne de ne tese ye guso you can say ongoing like a crabby and also so ya wa 3-unit classroom block e was St Francis wa me ba ya no and yesi ya no achi ya sign e wo boys dormitory ya no so wo mo 8 units ya no so complete in use just say you use who them empa any mattresses na egum
nani ebusuani pa wote ne nkan aye mensini awraba wono awabrim Central Municipal Assembly no asanso ahwe anim say His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo bebo ne din so onsambra emeto ne MC Juma no so Mama Victoria do na ate ne nka no na wawie wobobo St Francis nya tefa mo de twen owie no wako dance school o se wadan senior high school so o toilet wasibi afa dormitory so aye ne hire
Odan school so na kokoshe ho so ya 3 unit classroom block e wo ho aye no so ya wie ene ya 6 unit classroom block almost kakra bi niam marketing bi wo ho a se contractor no e ho na ko person hand over and so headmistress no e de na si form se wo hwemu a plan no mu a eniam bi e ka ho enti so opene na wo hand over the manual sa niam no onye to until so obeye ye no aka ho no e na ma ye ntimi enye ye so ya no so ho sa odan school ho kra no ye kokod me ba ye no ni ye afasi chese mefa foundation sesi amedo kase uko honma eye classroom block woni beje e wo kwana no ho ene eye dormitory boys dormitory ene headmistress ni fie no edi nhwanimu a ekoso enti sa adwuma soin ya sign esi 20-seater toilet eye ema ede kan you ko dance ko hono modwa ba bia sabe ne ema no ye nua ma no ne ema no ekono sa obabi ko ha bo se biri bi o ba bia yare bi ti se white na eye wo mo pa fisa no meja no na nyakura tesi ameno kasai abai na da roma ye wo 20-seater ye abefu kwan so sabe uja na wi a ye di nsuo na abesin kono bia ye abefu kwan so
eni akamsi Andrew adiga ne kan yo de pu akunkwada yo ye asemni eni MC ya da se papa na wasa to traso bia bu a wasehwe neni wa mabobo asu nyina menwie yo ukopiem e wo Methodist teacher training college once a medical once a wurampoa enioma de dab say ya
medical na make say methods ehoi eho no so ye wo mi ntimi nkire say ma no omo ye women na so omo ye girls dormitory me fan say ma da say modern one eto so mi nsa adan ye wo mu nipa efa wo mu kane no na ka school ni ye han adan wo jamenka eho no no omo han dan ene ma ni nyina ba compound omo wo ya two wall papa e de afa hu nti say wo baba e ko sa school no na che say wo safe hands emu ni sa na de obi betata wo mo epunu da no ansa na benya kwan so ya abayoa anasa oba na ya yesi koda na se benya kwan apie nya kwan ba bia o mu dware no mbibia no ukọ akono se me no ka say ya the same time yesi ama boys hon so ye men meka so we mo water share do mo ye men hon so ekoso den a se enuru afia wie bi ko enu ne no so mo awie ahandi over enti wo hwe ye nsuku sam eye senior high ene tertiary no de metimi akafa ho se eho ye de abepim abedru sabri
Mensini Ewraba wono Awobrim Central Municipal Assembly no emwo no kura ya hwe nim se His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo sabebo ni din biem no wabeto ne MC adwuma no so onimonyamfo Victoria Duna na watwe mu obobo fori amanfo ma chidwumadie nso na sankomo twetwe we nyina da ekoso
na amamu ama mi Victoria Dubuyi ana mpenfo bi so se dabi said your dampu ntoko na konya asaka di traffic light ekojegara na bunipa na agina ekokakra na bunipa na agina traffic light ebetumi aka signboard government hospital de eni nyama do bebre ato ape ni na ya nhwahan enu nti mpenfo bi atwomu so se afiwe na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebebobɔ din foforo se won mombra emesi nanan e wachem dan potem ni pa no motuno afrade so emu baako ayowura kwame ba obaye fidie so ebebedi nkomo ena odi tuja jem se ohyankani kofoka na se driver ni no nanim hyenkran ohwe nanim ne ya bia na so ntumi va ngodura enya de obekoda ena afoka ne kranya de obenya gidi onimu ama sem bi obeka bia ne beto asum onyafo kwame ba nkyire mu a adehya won mu atem dan ene ni potem no gidie pa wo se won mu nya e wo mansi ni mu titru ene MC ni mu ama otumi di dwuma no won mu na ne gidie bia ene ntama mpunto no anwene se ene ekonya ene nti owura kwame ba si se di kan na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo enya boni di se hwi video bedi nkan ye ne so behwe se mabunu no ene timamfo no benya gidie e wo mansi ni mu
the confidence level of the people ewo assembly ho both workers and mining na ewo form it dey na ya ba me for instance me yama gidi yenye gidi and only the first say doctor the patient to her adia me susu say was ye and she be gain back the confidence of the people enti ye the assembly no ebeto ho ne be say no confidence amanfo no ewo assembly no no ohamu chichemu no etisen say amanfo na assembly ne hwe omo so no eni gidie wa assembly no mu adia ne na omu ni gidie ewo omu. Let's begin to think about these things. Is the assembly responsive? Say the here ne say omampani ada Roma obebo kwa environment and ya me madom na sakonya ne ba me ka kire me wo fa bi say offer me mumu de ebe ya so die kese ama me because I'm still a young man nyame madom na o ma me nkwatintin a decision bi a ye take bia no we will live to be with it for a very long time. And you know, we will be very mindful of the kinds of decisions that you be taking.
Kwame Basa to aninsam so drama. Emrashiv Johnny de Madisha Wachumda or Alexander Kosiakwa, aka Alhaji Sanda. Wati Kobi Micha Committee, one Mushachri, Esansa Ghana, Emrashiv Jofia, in what I said 2 NBP and Disino, and to wait Tamna Yatam Adawa Majmano, Utibeti, and Tamam Rashib Jofia Shapan. No Mnafo Alexander Kosiakwa, on person at Chibasenti, Wati Kobi Binumusha and Umasiansu, Ebisha Pumdinsamsu, Ebisha Numasu, Ebisha Skasamsu, Ebisha Quine Bebre. I want Mushachri, Senini Nakabuma, Aquas or Nankasa, and